Every spring break, Franciscan University sends out missionaries across the U.S. and South America, and San Diego Mission is just one example. I had the honor of serving as one of the co-leads this year on mission. So San Diego Mission is 100% catechetical, so we're working with teens and youth groups and retreats and things like this. So last year on mission, late one night we had this idea. We're like, hey, what if we make a music video of parodying Justin Bieber's Baby, and we kind of show it as like an intro to the team, to the youth. So late one night, like 10 o'clock, we started shooting this silly little music video. We finished it like 6 in the morning the next day, and the kids ate it up. We were all blown away by how effective it was. Previously, it was kind of difficult sometimes to get through to kids because, like on a confirmation retreat, for example, they were like forced to be there by their parents, or they came in with a bad attitude, kind of with their arms crossed. But showing this music video was just a good way to get through to them so they would relax and actually listen to what we had to say. I think it made a tremendous difference. And of course, I ended up sharing it with my friends and family back home. And actually, my aunt, who runs a daycare, showed it to her little kids there, and they loved it. They like ate it up and like kept singing the song.
Sandy, Sandy,
and we just never guessed that it would turn out to be so effective. So then this year on mission, I wanted to do another music video, but I wanted to go bigger. So this year we went all out creating the video and recording the song. And once again, the kids loved it. It was a ton of fun to make. It was actually a really great opportunity for team bonding.
Dance! Everyone dance!
Oh my gosh! God, go!
Friday!
Ah, crap. La la.
I'm praying.
Get set, go.
La la la. Oh.
I'm praying.
La la la.
So moms and youth ministers were telling me how much they enjoyed the music video, and they actually thought it was professionally done. And the team too thought it was pretty effective.
I love the music video. We should do it every single year. I think it's really cool because I think it can relate to the kids well. I think it shows that we're not just like, you know, homeschooled like crazy people. I can say that because I was homeschooled.
So many people saw it and they thought it was professionally done. They had no idea that it was just our team that put it together at first. So they were surprised when we all ran out on stage and showed them that we were the people on the screen.
I think they really enjoyed the music video. It's something that brought them out and told them that we're not just here to teach them theological truths, but we're here to invest in a relationship with them, in a personal relationship to show them Christ.
So I think that's important, relating to them, meeting them where they're at, and that's so much part of the new evangelization as well.
This was just one mission trip and one silly little music video, but it worked. By using engaging media, we got through to people that otherwise wouldn't have been as receptive. That's what media does. It engages, it informs, and it influences. And as Christians, we should be utilizing these tools that the Lord has provided. Sure, plenty of media today is bad, but that's because they're sharing the wrong messages. And as Christians, we have the most important message of all, the good news. So we have the responsibility to use the gifts we've been provided to share that message with the world. The church has not been silent in this new realm of technology. She produced her first church document on the media called Inter Mirifica, Among the Wonderful, a product of the Second Vatican Council in 1963. She recognizes the incredible potential of these tools, but also the potential danger. These media, if properly utilized, can be of great service to mankind, since they greatly contribute to men's entertainment and instruction, as well as the spread and support of the kingdom of God. The church recognizes, too, that men can employ these media contrary to the plan of the Creator and to their own loss. Indeed, the church experiences maternal grief at the harm all too often done to society by their evil use. This is why Christians need to utilize these tools for the kingdom. In Communio et Progressio, a pastoral instruction from Vatican II, we hear that the church understands this great potential. The church sees these media as gifts of God, which, in accordance with His providential design, unite men in brotherhood and so help them to cooperate with His plan for their salvation. The church sees the need for good media. There's a lack, and we need to make up the difference. Content creators need to create art that is full of truth and beauty, and consumers need to consume responsibly. From Blessed Pope John Paul II's apostolic letter, The Rapid Development, we hear. The great challenge of our time for believers and for all people of goodwill is that of maintaining truthful and free communication, which will help consolidate integral progress in the world. Everyone should know how to foster an attentive discernment and constant vigilance, developing a healthy critical capacity regarding the persuasive force of the communications media. There is so much garbage that the world presents to us, and as Christians, we simply cannot accept it. Guilty pleasure shows like The Bachelor or Mad Men, or attachment to celebrity gossip, these are the kinds of things that we need to hold ourselves to a higher standard for and not tolerate them. Especially as someone who wants to work in this field, it breaks my heart when fellow Catholics and Christians succumb to worldly media and stoop to the level of Superbad or Borat and check their morality at the box office. The communications media have acquired such importance as to be the principal means of guidance and inspiration for many people in their personal, familial, and social behavior. We are dealing with a complex problem because the culture itself, prescinding from its content, arises from the very existence of new ways to communicate. Society influences media and media influences society. So whether it's the chicken or the egg, the fact of the matter is, neither are presenting a healthy understanding of the gospel in today's society. So we need to fight that. We need our message to permeate. We need to infiltrate and culturate. Christ himself was a master of this. He spoke in parables and stories to draw people into reflection, leading to deep, penetrating questions and messages. And people listened. Yes, explicitly Catholic and Christian media is necessary, but it doesn't need to be in your face. There's great power in metaphor and allegory, as Jesus taught us. Fiction, too, then, needs to be redemptive and beautiful. Even when the artist takes flight from the tangible and solid world and pursues his creative fantasies, he can give priceless insight into the human condition. They can affect those deep causes that rouse men to blaze with life. For in the light they throw on these causes, the sensitive man may know them for what they are, and with this knowledge, he can begin to foresee the direction that humanity will take. When I was in high school and first discovered my passion for filmmaking, I came to this incredible realization that I could actually pursue it as a career and get paid to do what I loved. I was ecstatic, but I quickly became conflicted because I knew that Hollywood is such a dark place, and I thought, how could I be part of that? Then at the same time, I always used to fantasize about the idea of running off to a third world country and being a missionary. So one night, the Lord kind of smacked me on the head, and he said, don't you see that these desires are the same? Hollywood is my mission field. In a place so dark, even the dullest light can seem gloriously bright. And we are the light of the world. So I started creating content that reflected that light. Wedding videos, cute commercials, and catechetical and apologetical tools. I'm just starting out. I barely started this path that the Lord has placed me on, but I know I'm not alone. Other Catholics and Christians have answered the same call, and whether we are content creators or consumers, we all need to rise to the occasion. As Blessed Pope John Paul II said, do not be afraid of new technologies. These rank among the marvelous things which God has placed at our disposal to discover, to use, and to make known the truth.